yeah, like setting up a crossfire on the attacking side in that graveyard is very hard, and you usually see teams contesting the outside ladder for that wall, but it's not an easy and it's a very risky way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you master how to do it, then it's a very good way. So I'm curious to see how these teams are going to do it, seeing as they're a little bit less experienced than the Division 8 teams that I play with all the time. So I don't really know
Yeah, indeed. Like
how they play it out.
tactics are completely different among the divisions.
Definitely, yeah.
Although you see copy paste, of course. But for example, yesterday where we saw which team was it? Donor using 5 cavalry, just like Unity did indeed, on the north side. So there are of course teams who use the same tactics, but I think on Division C we see a lot more like trying out new stuff maybe.
I just think like
or like not
lower,
new stuff, but yeah.
I think like they don't really understand sometimes how, not that they don't understand it. I think they're just not experienced enough to really grasp the concept of how the classes work together. Like they think an infantry is strong on a closed map. Why not play 8 infantries, right? Like stuff like that you gain with experience because you need cav, you need archers, and tactics. They don't really know them that well either. So I think that's a thing that lower tier teams lack a bit. But as you see with like Donor, they're in Division C, but they're definitely a great example of a team that has learned a lot and is improving quite a bit. And they are using tactics from higher division teams and are managing to play with them properly. So I think they're like a perfect team to show off how Division C teams are improving and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, it's like it's not only just looking at the tactic and seeing the composition. You always need the people able to play them as well.
Exactly. You need to have the proper roster people. Like you need to have 2 archers, at least 4 cav. Stuff like that.
Indeed, as we're I think CCC was ready, but we're gonna be waiting for
seems to be lacking.
They're lacking indeed
7.
1 player, so
let's hope they get 8.
Yeah, that should be nice. I don't think it's nice to spectate 7v8.
So if I look at the CCC roster, I honestly only recognize their names, but I know that some of them have been very inactive. Aline used to play back in the day, but has been very inactive ever since I started joining the scene, really, which was back in 2016. Fabio's been pretty inactive. Torque's been pretty inactive. They've been playing matchmaking, but that's pretty much it. Dark Mercenary, I don't really know who he is. Gasset's a Spanish guy. He's really nice, and he's a pretty good player. I know that Achilles has been playing for quite some time now. Hansworst is also pretty good. Ollie Exberg is a good archer. I don't know Niragar, and I do know that Muzzle is also a pretty good player. And Red has been performing quite good. So overall, the roster is looking quite solid. And if you look at the week 1 result, like they can perform against these teams such as Vellhoner, which have a lot of experienced players. I see Jara, Hapri, Skepion, Coronado, and I know them myself, and I know that they're pretty skilled. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna handle CCC and the other way around.
Definitely. So yeah, I've spectated 1 match of Vellhoner, and they really surprised me just because I didn't know the team, and they did a really good job against FP, trying to get to Division B, and really interesting to see how they do now, because I think it was also surprising for everyone that they actually made it to the playoffs for Division B. I don't think anyone expected them to be there, and now they have fallen a little bit back on the leaderboard. I think they lost last week as well. It was against Senate. I think they lost 12-0, really surprisingly, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they deal with it. And yeah.
Well, we're getting someone to ref it, and you can guess who it is.
Will it be Rome?
The DOF match has just ended. I'm not going to spoil anything for the people who haven't watched it.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
very close match, so you should definitely watch that on the Bladecast Twitch or YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's a really interesting match, I think. But yeah, you can watch it as soon as this one's over. As I think we're gonna go live pretty soon, as I'm trying to find the banners of both of these teams. Pom. Then I'm also gonna get the overlay out of the way before I forget. I don't think I have Vellhoner as a banner. No, I don't think they have a banner, so I will just give them the default chicken banner. There we go. So yeah, really looking forward to see this match, and hope that they will be as close as it was before.
That would be great. Someone in chat asked, why is your name the Cardboard Box XD?
Good question.
Why
Why
is
is
your name the Cardboard Box? The Cardboard Box?
I was just looking for a name, an original nickname. Before my
And you
nickname
thought-
was mostly like something different. Didn't really have a stable nickname, and then I was like, I need to find a nickname, and my cousin came up with it. So
So you're a Cardboard Box now?
yeah, I'm a cardboard box now. I actually really liked just to play, and he also designed my logo. So that was like, yeah, let's go with that.
I think it's a very cool cool name there.
Yeah, I think it's just, it's random, it's original. Yeah, where does Kane come from? Huh.
That's an interesting story. So I'll tell you the story of where Kane came from. I was originally a player who played full invasion, and I came to native once, not for native tournament, but for something else. I did an archery tournament, and as cringy as it may be, I used to be called Robin Hood because I liked archery, so I called myself Robin Hood. And then an old member of the scene called Monopolish or Monopolish, he said, if you're gonna become more known, then Robin Hood is gonna be a cringy name to have, so you should change it. And then he gave me a list with a lot of names on it that he said, can you choose from one of these? Maybe you like one of them. And then I saw Kane. I was like, Kane sounds pretty cool. And ever since then, I've been known as Kane.
That's a great story.
Thank you.
As for switching map, because I think that's a little mistake since we ran out of rounds here.
Rip.
But yeah, that's a really original way to get your name. Just
And
a list.
I've never put shame to it. All right, I've been Kane, the one and only. Man, Kembomono. My name is cool, man. Oh, I like my name. Don't say I'm unoriginal.
You know what's the worst? That like, if you want to use the name Cardboard Box, like it's so many times it's already used.
Yeah, Cardboard Man. Everyone wants to name themselves Cardboard Box. Like I'll name my children Cardboard and Box.
Jesus, not that way, but just it's something that's that obvious, like of an item that a lot of people have come up with it as well. So that's like the only thing. It's like
It's live. Oh, it's live.
Oh,
Wait,
we're live?
Oh,
wait,
it's
not live?
It's not live.
Live?
But it's gonna be live.
Okay, sorry,
They're gonna
live.
force
Okay.
re-live.
Oh, so they're actually gonna play with one last player? That's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate, but I think that might make it a bit more interesting. CCC seems to be willing to play with 8 players V7, and I don't blame them for you do want to get the rounds, and they have managed to get 8 players. So
Especially you have tactics as well, like just losing a player changes that as well. CCC going through the middle as they're gonna switch up to the graveyard as they noticed that Vellhoner is actually taking the alley. So they don't want to get the confrontation here. As Vellhoner playing 2 cav, 2 archers, and only 3 env with 7 people. That's also really interesting to see.
that is very interesting. I don't know how
On
they're gonna
Rodox.
handle 5 imps. That's gonna be very hard.
But CCC actually gonna be really fortunate of switching off that fight and going for graveyard, as they will cap or start raising the flag. And Vellhoner have to cap though, as they might take down Torque here, but Baker a little bit late. He could have cut off Torque there to try and get him, but he managed to escape back to the graveyard. Achilles on a nice position on the stairs, get a shot on the horse.
CCC might want to push out here as soon as the other guys push up the ladder. Which
Yeah,
they
they're
don't seem to be
Gav
doing.
is coming in now. Ooh, Hepray misses Achilles and
Oh,
Mercenary
Hepray
takes him
down.
down. Baker also getting stopped here, as Vellhoner infantry is trying to get into this Scipion with a fine headshot onto Hexberg. As Hunter as well gonna take one down, almost taking down a double
Quite
there,
back
but
and
he
forth
gets
right now.
lit up as well. Achilles with a
Look at the
headshot.
HP of Vellhoner. All of the HPs are very low. They're
Yeah.
all super low in HP. It could go both
And
ways.
there's the Gav Torque with a double kill. As Yara's looking for another one, but Achilles puts him down.
Apparently you can't hear me that one stream.
Oh, what?
Now that's something that needs to be fixed, as I'm very important.
I'm gonna check my sound in a second.
Oh, Red with an
As
unfortunate
that's
team
an
kill.
unfortunate team kill. That was an overhead hit by Spear.
From behind as well.
Yeah. So he's looking to finish it off. Everyone's really low, but it's gonna be Cat who finish it off. As I'm quickly gonna check voice here. Kane, can you say something?
I'm very cool and handsome.
Okay. Say something again.
I'm super cool and super handsome.
Okay, I think it should be better now. Just let me know if Kane's still too low and I'm still too loud in comparison.
I'm never low, I'm always high. What can I say? That's when I'm done.
As
So-
both teams are gonna be facing each other in alley. CCC are gonna have the nice crossfire established. Vellhoner looking to get some early picks. As last round was really close, but the flag is actually gonna spawn in the middle. It seems like CCC is gonna be the attacker and aggressors here. They got the first kill off. As there's a fight on the stairs as well. Vellhoner a little bit spread out here. As CCC looking to Scipion with a nice kill once again. But Achilles responding. Scipion with a double kill, doing a great job. Was able to
Torque
reload
with a
another
team
team kill.
5 and 4.
CCC throwing it away a little bit now. As
Achilles with the kill
nice
back on
bump
Yara,
there
though.
from Torque. Really helping out Cat there. As Hunter is the only one alive here. And it's Red with the double kill. CCC in the end cleaning it out. But
Yeah, you can notice the difference in number here. Like Vellhoner needs an early kill, and I think that their setup is not helping them win these
they are
rounds.
switching it up now.
They are switching it up.
They are
5 in,
playing
1
5
archer, 1
infantry.
cap.
That's what you called the first round. They are gonna switch it up.
I think that's better. I think that now they're going to be able to contest these big in fights. You know, their crossfire is not
Mhm.
working out that well.
Yeah,
will still
Scipion
be
is
on the
doing a
archer's
great
spot.
job on his own as crossbowman. He's on 3 kills. Achilles on 4 kills as well, so doing a great job there. As once again they're gonna face each other in the alley. Oh, that's the thing we're
That's
looking for.
important. And now they can actually win this round. 77. That's a good early kill from Scipion.
Yeah, and fight is gonna happen here. No cap support. As for now, Red gets a kill back onto Coronado, but Vellhoner is still man advantage right now. The extra inf really working out for them. As they Yara gets another one, and looking for some more kills here, trying to put pressure on Achilles.
4v4 right
Ooh,
now.
nice one from Yara. There's a double kill. As Cat is trying to fight his way out of here together with Torque.
Red takes down Eric though, and that's gonna
Yeah,
be
so that's
very,
a
that's gonna be
3-3 right
3-3.
now.
Jarek getting hit by Torque, half HP right now. And Yoksu is
Scipion
getting
is
his
arriving
score
though. He's looking for another headshot, but Red's actually
Gets
putting the
backstabbed.
pressure on. Cat with a kill of his own. Vellhoner might still lose this one as they're really low on health. And there goes Cat
Gessa
with the double.
kill.
It's all up to Scipion now, but really low HP. And it's Red gonna be the one to finish it off. Vellhoner, really strong start that last round, but CCC bringing it back together in a 3v3.
It's unfortunate to see. I was hoping for a closer first set, and even if it was 7v8, I think their setup really ruined it for them because you saw as soon as they changed it, it was a lot closer, and they should have done that from the first round. I don't know why they risked it so much.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, we still have a second set, so we will see if Vellhoner is gonna keep up the 5 infantry, which I think they should do on Serenets as well, just to match the probable 5 infantry that CCC will be playing.
I hope Vellhoner is going to be able to get some sort of 8 player, even if he's a lower skilled player. He can still survive and do something. It's better than having someone than no one.
So I think the sound should be good now. So
let's hope so.
Thanks for letting me know, Aaron. That not the whole stream it's gonna be Kane being like really quiet that nobody will be able to hear him.
I'm too important for that.
Yeah, we can't miss your important.
My importance and my
important being.
My awesomeness.
Your awesomeness.
Yeah, man.
I think both teams are gonna be ready, so we're gonna go live into the second set, and yeah, Vellhoner definitely have it in them. Like all 3 rounds we saw were really close. I think except the second one was like I think CCC had 5 people alive in that one, but the other 2 came down to 3 people in the end for CCC. So even with the man disadvantage, Vellhoner are really putting up a fight here.
Curious to see. Let's see the setup right now. So they have got 2 Cav.
Yeah, they're playing 2 Cav.
That's I mean, they can win the infantry fight with the Cav, but I was rather hoping for 2 archers because of the pressure they can put. They can just really do a lot of damage, but I don't know.
Yeah, Scipion is a great crossbowman and archer as well, I think. So having him as the archer might be just enough. And they have the flag as well, so that's great for them. They don't need to push anything. It will be CCC pushing. And they seem to go for the center here, as they're gonna go from going from Vellhoner's spawn.
Hepra seems to be trying to flank these players here, but nearly gets corner counted by Torque.
I think that's a really interesting flank that we're gonna go have here, because Vellhoner needs to completely reconsider their setup and they need to leave the flag behind. Scipion is gonna be ready to get some shots though. He gets one on Achilles. Achilles getting one back, but fight is starting to happen here. Dark Mercenary once again with the opening kill. He seems to be really looking for those opening kills. And Bager is getting one back on Achilles. A double one for Vellhoner here as they get 2 kills back, evening it out. Vellhoner looking for another one. Coronado on Fabio. As Vellhoner really looking strong. A double kill for Scipion. Dark Mercenary gets a second though. As he gets pressured, he's gonna have Hansworst helping him out now. Trying to get this Coronado, but Bager really low on health, loses shield, but not yet his life though. As it's actually Coronado losing his life. And it's a 3v2 at the moment. As it's gonna be a 2v1. Bager, great job.
Needs to shoot, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna be trying to go for a shot. He's going for it, and Hansworth is gonna be really tough tasks ahead to kill these 2 people with literally almost gets Scipion though, as Scipion is gonna be able to fire. Needs to put the pressure on.
So risky.
Yeah, flag is low though. It's still gonna be draw if he keeps this up for 30 seconds, but staying alive for 30 seconds is impossible as Scipion is taking the headshot.
Nice team play there from Hepria and Scipion. I think that saved them the round. Together with Bager staying alive in the back, that was really good team play from those 3 players there.
Like, I really expected Bager to go down as Cav as soon as he got stopped there, but he managed to actually stay alive, get even a kill. That was a great performance from him, and the whole team of Vellhoner, like, really putting the work in with the man disadvantage, and CCC almost able to clutch it back though. So yeah, like I said, both teams being really close right now, and Vellhoner starting to begin at their comeback or potential comeback, as flag is gonna spawn in the open area, so CCC is gonna be able to gonna need to move. They're probably gonna leave one of their crossbowmen on the stairs.
Torque has been shot already. He's on like 60% HP right now.
Yeah, that's some big damage, especially for your Rodo Cav, who's supposed to, last as long as possible. He's also playing against 2 other Cav. CCC is actually gonna push Scipion out of his position here.
I don't know if that's a good call because they're getting shot on the side by the other archer of. Are they getting shot on the side? No, they are.
No,
not.
they don't. They don't have another
No,
archer,
that's
so it's
right,
actually a good push. But the Cav is helping out here, as hits are getting fired left and right. Yara with the first
Yara
kill
taking
for
on
Vellhoner.
front
Eric with another one. Scipion with another one. Aline and Fabio
with
bringing
another
it back
great
though.
hit there.
Ooh, double kill there for Eric. As Yara also gets a double kill. Vellhoner looking really strong. Only Achilles and Niragar left alive. Achilles takes down Coronado though. Still possible in a 4v2. It's gonna be difficult. As Baker is actually gonna grab a hunter. Gonna try and bump Achilles.
Ooh,
Achilles gets
taking
another
on
one.
Yara.
Still possible for CCC, as I just say that Achilles gets shot down by Scipion, and it's only up to Niragar, sorry. And difficult name to pronounce, as he gets bumped almost, but it's Eric with the, I think it's 3rd kill of the round, doing a great job for Vellhoner, and Vellhoner taking the 2nd round. We just might see a full comeback here with 3-0 Vellhoner.
Let's hope so. That would be great. It was a good flag spawn for Vellhoner, and they played it well. You know, the archer was getting pushed out, so what they did, they fell back, and then as soon as they came close, they pushed out again, giving the archer space to shoot from the ladder. And he used that space properly. Like, he got a lot of damage done, and he even got 2 or 3 kills that round. So, well played from Scapion there, from the entire Vellhoner team, showing that they have the teamwork to even win in these tight situations.
Yeah, definitely. It's surprising to see Serenets like winning all the rounds right now, and Rodox not being able to win a single round on this close map, as you would expect from Rodox to maybe do some more, especially now CCC are playing Rodox with an extra member. Yeah, this time they're actually gonna push from their own spawn, so Scipion is gonna fall back to the other stairs. Oh, he's actually gonna go balcony? No, it's just... Yeah, he's gonna go balcony, I think. As CCC is starting to push now, as they're trying to establish a crossfire. Actually, not really crossfire right now. Achilles is probably gonna swap to the other side, as the infantry seems to be looking for a fight here. Nira is gonna get pushed by Hunter though on the stairs. That's one crossbowman not able to shoot. Achilles is still able to shoot though, as the infight is starting to happen here. Ooh, it's actually Eric with the kill, but great work from Bager indeed, helping him out. Ooh, team kill though from Baglier, that's unfortunate, as kills going left and right.
And look at Rat's HP, he's blackbarred. One hit and he's done, and that
Yeah.
hit comes from
Another
his own
team
teammate,
kill though,
Torque there.
this time for CCC.
Torque with
A double team kill, that's
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Nero the only one left alive, and he needs to clutch a 1v4.
Oh,
And,
Torque is not gonna
With the
be
archer
good
still
there.
alive, it's gonna be a real difficult task for him. No life left as well, and Baglier is gonna finish it up. And I have to say, I think CCC let it slip there.
Yeah, I think Torque ruined it a little bit for them there, and you know you can see his score -2 to 3 in the end of the set. He's gonna be very disappointed with himself there because yeah, they were really bringing it back there. They got kills back and forth, and they really needed that round, I think, to close down the closed map, but they didn't seem to be able to get it there. So I'm wondering how they're gonna go into the open map. With what mindset they're gonna go back into it after losing. After being 3-0 up and tying it now, being up 8-7 all the round.
Yeah, definitely, because I'm wondering how CCC is going to be playing with Cav though, since they only played one Cav on the closed map. So that was only Torque playing Cav, but who got actually the 2 team kills there in the end, which was really unfortunate. So I think he actually played a rather decent first map, as the only cavalry on CCC side of things, but Yeah, there's a lot of team kills happening this week, I would say.
Yeah, it seems like it seems to me that it's a very chaotic week. You could see it with Emmy and Unity.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know what I think? I think these matches are quite chaotic overall, seeing as Unity versus ME was scheduled the day itself. You know, they didn't really know whether they were going to play or not until 30 minutes before the match. So, of course, it's a bit messy then. And then you see this match, you know, it's 7v8. So, of course, it's going to be messy, especially when you feel like you're losing against 7 players. So, I think the messiness does have a little part to play in the team kills that are being made, because I know that Torque has been playing matchmaking a lot and he's been performing pretty well. You know, it's not nothing like him to get 2 team kills in a row there. So I think that TeamSpeak might have been a bit messy there, saying, you know, like, how are we losing this, or something along the lines of that, and then the chaos just results in, you know, losing those rounds.
Yeah, definitely. How do you think these maps and these factions are gonna fit out? Knowing that Vellhoner still have man disadvantage, I believe. Yeah, they still have 7 people.
It's gonna be really not live. Well, so Nords and Swadia on an open map, I said it before, it's a pretty good matchup because you have the Nords with the Javs, you know, as in NSCAV. But then you have the Swadian all pikes, you know, they equal it out a bit. You know, if you have Javs, you can't really equal it out on an open map besides Vega archers, I think. But you do have the all pikes on the Swadian sides, and all packs on Cav, all packs on Inf, you know, they just do a ton of damage. And I think if you use them properly, you'll see that it's going to be quite an equal fight on the open map, as long as they play properly.
Yeah. I think Vellhoner is gonna miss that extra inf though on Nords. As I would assume they would play 3 infantry and play 4 cavalry. Although they might play 3 cavalry.
I don't know. I think they might play 3 cav, 2 inf, 2 archers.
Oh, 2 archers as well?
Well, maybe not on Nords. I think they're gonna play 1
I think they only played Scipion as crossbowmen and archers so far today.
When you have Jara, you know, he can hit his shots properly, so I think you might want to play him as archer too. Okay. I don't really know what their team strength is, but you could either play 1 archer, 2 in, 4 cav. You could play 1 in, 4 cav, 2 archers. You know, there's a lot of setups you can really do with even with 7. Just depends on what your team strength is, really.
Yeah. Interesting to see that as for now, both teams won 1 set 3-0. So yeah, I don't think it happens too much that both teams are really convincingly winning on. Although I would say convincingly, I think both teams were getting those rounds really close.
All the rounds have been pretty close so far. Yeah, I agree with that.
So looking forward to see how this one is gonna end here, as I don't think both teams are you know, getting any chance of making it to Division B playoffs, but of course the ranking still matters in Division C for the next WNL, as I believe that will make it so that they get matched up against other teams from the same level. So yeah, it does matter a little bit, but there's nothing big on the line, I think, for both of these teams.
No, I don't think they're specifically worried about losing this match, but of course you're always going into a match with the winning mentality. Yeah,
I don't think there's ever a team like, oh, we just want to lose this match.
No, never. I don't think you have a team like that. Maybe sometimes when someone is mad at their team.
I just don't want to win with these guys. Please lose.
I've had that mentality sometimes.
As it's not live, apparently.
No.
So quickly gonna adjust the score, as it still might change around again. But yeah, just wanting to want 1 minute for someone on the toilet. So a little toilet break here. As I think this is fair. Like, this match has been really close. You know, relieve the stress a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, man. You need to get, you know, if you need to go, you need to go. There's no stopping it. Probably sweating balls and drinking buckets of water.
So okay, Rome has joined again.
Rome, the most loyal referee out there.
Yeah. Need to get that referee medal.
Definitely. If there's ever a referee medal, Rome would be #1 by far.
Oh, it's bugged. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna go re-end live. Yeah. So interesting to see what the setup is gonna be for both teams, as I think CCC is gonna keep it really standard: 2 crossbowmen, 4 cav, and 2 inf, and it's gonna be Vellhoner who might surprise us here. They're starting off with 3 infantry, waiting for 4 infantry. That's already really surprising, and 3 cav, so no archer.
This is very weird. I don't
Why
know
are
what
you
to
not
say
playing
about that.
Scipion on or Scipion on an archer?
Yeah, or Jara in that case. I mean,
Yeah. But we will have to see if it works out. On Sandy Bush it worked with the extra inf. Since gonna be looking for and actually CCC playing with an extra inv as well. So matching the cavalry 3-3. They're actually sitting still at spawn as they're gonna move now from middle. They still don't know that I think that Vellhoner is not playing an archer. So they're actually CCC is playing it a lot more careful than they need to. Of course, you still have the javs, so there's that. But ooh, and there's a nice jav from Hansworth. But you see him looking. He's trying to look to find the archer. This is actually really messing up CCC, as they expect there's gonna be an archer, but there's none. And everyone's still alive now, but as the first blows go out, and it's actually Hunter who gets the first one. Vellhoner with 2 kills. The infantry really doing their job there. Torque with a kill though. As there's another one for Vellhoner, and it's CC with another one back, but Baker with the double kill, as this is looking really good for Vellhoner right now, as they have a 2-man advantage. As Torque also get dismounted there. Yara with another kill. Hapry with another one, and it's Torque the only one left alive, and Hapry with the double to clean it up. And
that was a really good way there from Vellhoner to use their infantries.
Yeah, I think
they just pushed them out.
I think actually the fact that they didn't use an archer was helping them more than actually using an archer.
I mean, if you look at the setup, right, for an open map, it's a weird setup. But there's always ways to use this setup on an open map, and I think they figured out how to do that, right? They're gonna try and cut off the CCC way to flag and just push them straight out into an all-out infantry fight. That's a good way to use your players, especially when you're outnumbered, because in an infantry fight, even if the total fight is outnumbered, you still have more imps and you still have nearly the same amount of cav, if not the same amount, which they do have. So yeah, it's a very good call from them, actually, using this tactic, this setup and this tactic. And
especially because CCC wasn't able to set up a crossfire. And they're using 2 crossbowmen. That's what you want to get, right?
Right now they're a little bit late though, Vellhoner. They should have already pushed straight to that bunker in the beginning of the round and just forced the fight. But right now they're gonna have to chase into a crossfire that CCC might set up here.
Yeah. They're still not playing an archer, so this time CCC will probably be aware of that. Still keeping their shields up for a jab, and it's actually Bager with the first kill there. That's one of the crossbowmen down.
And that's the crossfire gone. That's a very, very important couch kill there. Baker, really, really important stuff there. Great shit.
Fabio looking for one, but he's gonna just miss out there. As the infantry is getting ready to fight on this flag. Fabio looking once again for another one, but he gets stopped though by Coronado. Great stop there from him. Hapry with another one, as Vellhoner's Cav doing a great job here in helping out their infantry. Eric with a kill as well. As the fight around the flag is happening here, Muzzle with a kill. And Torque looking for another one. Hapra getting dismounted too, but Torque loses life to Bager. And he loses life to Hansworth actually. As Lonely Inf here fighting. And getting surrounded by so many people. Fabio getting dismounted but managed to stay alive. Yara takes down Muscle though. As Hansworth and Fabio really low on health. And there goes Fabio. Hansworth still fighting though. Loses his shield and his life. And it's Vellhoner taking it 2-0.
Very drawn out fight there. And I saw something very interesting. Because they did have a spearman, Vellhoner. But in the meantime, Skepion got split off from the infantry fight. And he just started swinging his little tiny sword at Cav. Hoping that it would hit them. Didn't quite manage it. But, you know, I guess it's one way to try and deal with Cav.
Yeah, he actually stayed alive and got the final kill in, so...
Yeah, he did stay alive, so that's important, but I don't think he had much impact into that entire round, like he should have.
He probably didn't have the spear either, so...
No, he didn't have a spear, but they did have a spearman. They should have just...
Yeah, it was Coronado who was doing, and he did a good job there.
Yeah, he did a good job.
I believe he stopped Fabio at least once or twice, and... yeah, I think this is Vellhoner's tactic really working out for them. Not playing an archer, but just using the inf.
You are getting an early javelin on Niragar here. Doing quite a decent amount of damage.
CCC has changed up their setup. They're only playing one crossbowman and playing an extra inf with Nira. So this might help them out, as Vellhoner's now gonna look to start pushing.
It's gonna be a hard push for Vellhoner here. You know, dealing with 4 Cavs instead of 3.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very difficult. But they're gonna push nonetheless. Niragar coming with the couch, hitting Skepion's shield, but not really getting a kill.
Skepion this time does have a spear though, so... And there, a nice guide from Hapri. As Fabio and Rod actually getting a kill though, so CCC fighting back here. Eric getting a kill as well. Torque with a nice kill onto Skepion. And looking for a second one. But it's actually Hansworth taking down Eric, and Hansworth with a double kill there. As
very good stuff from Hansworth.
It's only Hunter left and Hapri. They're good members, but Hunter just left and died, sorry, and left Hapri on his own. As he's on 7-0 right now, so he's just gonna look and save.
Yeah, he should save and try and get a bit of extra equipment next round.
Turk looking for that kill though, as his horse is pretty lit up by Jeff, so he needs to look out. Oh, nice hit though. Hapri might just be a bit too aggressive on this fight here. He should just save it.
Yeah, his horse should be very low by this point. And he should be trying to escape instead of trying to fight.
Torque's horse is really low as well though.
Ooh, his horse is very, very low. He's gonna run away from the rest of the round.
CCC shouldn't have kept the flag though. They should have just taken the extra like 20 seconds to try and hunt down Hapri.
Yeah, they should have, but
yeah.
Oh, well, I think they just want to make sure that they win this round.
I think that's of course the most important thing. As CCC fighting back, the change up of an extra calf really working out for them. So
yeah, definitely.
So great call there. I think that was also like one of the least closest rounds as well. I think they still had 5 people alive in the end there. So yeah, just Vellhoner not able to win that in-fight, I would say, with the calf support, since they had to deal with an extra calf. It was also in church, so like CCC was pretty good setup there, I would say.
It's a good flag spawn right now for Vellhoner. I was hoping they were going to push out the bunker in the beginning, but just in case it spawned in the open. But right now, it's actually alright for them. They can just hold this flag. It's not a bad position for them to fight, depending on how they play. And I think they want to be trying to push that middle alley, but...
they're going to do the same they did the first round. As
so
CC doesn't seem to be aware of the position right now, and now they do. But, ooh. Vellhoner's calf can do really a lot of damage here against the Inf, if they would time it right. As the Inf is now going to get to...
Torque getting stopped.
Ooh, and Hunter with the first headshot onto Torque there with a javelin. Fabio also getting dismounted. That's 2 cav actually disabled right now for CCC. Fabio trying his best to stay alive. Doing a great job. but only the sword and mercenary with the first kill. But he gets taken down by Scipion, and Yara also gets a kill as Hansworth doing a great job as infantry. As
it's actually tied right now, the numbers.
yeah, playing 5-5, really close round once again. As
Good dismount on Niragard there from Hunter.
yeah,
Or
you got
Yoku.
really low on health too as well. Sorry, got one hit in, but he's still, there he goes, low on health. Caster's curse, I would say. As Vellhoner have the man advantage, but
Yoku with a double kill.
Hunter
Very
with
good
a double. Hansworth still staying alive though, doing a great job, but Vellhoner is so low on health though. And there he goes. Hansworth not able to take advantage of that low health. And Yara gets down muzzle, and it's only Rat left alive as he's trying. Ooh, there's a team kill from Hunter. Rat really low on health, managed to try and go for it, but it's Yara with the double kill to finish it off for Vellhoner.
That's a good set for Vellhoner. 7
Yeah.
v8 in the open. And I think numbers matter less on the open on the close map, but they've really, with their tactic, with the 4 inf 3 cav, they've really brought it back nicely. And this is going to be a very, very comfortable feeling for them right now, going into that last set, seeing that they can do this, and they, they only need 2 more rounds to win this match. So CCC is going to be looking to shut this down 3-0, and they're going to be lacking some confidence now. So I think their experience needs to kick in here, because they're a very old team, and they need to start relying more on playing with their team instead of getting pushed out all of the time. They need to be aware of these pushes that Vellhoner is doing.
Do you think Vellhoner is gonna change to one crossbowman?
I don't know. It's hard to say, because I think they like this aggressive play. They really do like it. They want to try and engage the enemies in the open, but I don't know. I can't really say anything for that.
Yeah, I think
they
it's.
surprised me just there. So
I think it's a little bit more difficult to play that as aggressive as Swadia against Nords. You don't have those javelins and such, like.
yeah, it's gonna be a bit more hard, but I don't think the Javs really made a difference there. I think they just played it properly in the infantry fights. As for Rome in the chat, what is the score? The score is currently 6-4 for Vellhoner.
Yes, indeed. Wait, is my overlay? No, okay. Was worried that my overlay was still on or something, but yeah. Otherwise, I would have missed the set. Yeah, it's 6-4 at the moment for Vellhoner, with who is playing 7-8. So both teams are ready. As I'm gonna go into. I think Rome just missed the one, but there you go. So, yeah, we're gonna go and live into the final set, and it's gonna come all down to this set. So, really interesting to see how CCC is gonna react on.
And what the setup will be.
Yeah, on that performance of Vellhoner in the previous one. As for now, we do see CCC actually copying it with 4 cav, 4 inv. And Vellhoner are actually playing one crossbowman.
I don't think they're gonna like that, especially not now that CCC have 4 cav and 4 inv. They're outnumbered in both those classes, and Northern far stronger than Swedian inv. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, and I think they're gonna need to play very kitey in order to win this one.
It will be Scipion who needs to pull some nice headshot off, as if he wants to keep his team in, as my internet lags just starts to happen. Yeah, flag spawning in the middle though, so I would say in favor of CCC.
Definitely in favor of CCC. But their cav, they can't really do anything here, and Scapion's got a good position here to shoot, and gets a great headshot on Gassad here. That's an important kill.
Yeah, that's evening out
Scapion
numbers
again.
right now.
Such an important kill here.
Oh,
really
he's
not,
looking. Oh,
he's
he
really
got an
not
all back though. That's a good choice. As
Scapion looking to fall back into a different position. Nonetheless, it's still a very good position to shoot from.
He's not getting pressured by anyone right now. He can just shoot freely, and there he goes, another one.
What a player!
As
Just shooting.
I just saw him shooting. I missed the landing of the shot, but yeah, great job from him. CCC needing to do another one. He's just on fire.
He's on fire, this guy. He's
Where is
really
shooting from right
shooting
now?
very, very
I
well.
lost
Jara
eye
with
of
the kill.
him.
He's on the side now. And he's looking to get another kill here. And he does hit Torque very hard. Torque getting stopped, getting it
And there he gets him though. Scorpion with 4 kills this round.
Oh, team killed by Jara.
I think he was just like, stop stealing my kills. I want
Jara
kills.
was not happy with that. He's probably swearing in Turkish. Trying to get him.
As trying to find where Muscle is. There he is.
Scorpion really saved that round for them. 4 early kills. That's or 3 early kills. That's an insane play from him there.
Yeah, Vellhoner can't lose this match anymore, as they just secured themselves a point.
Your sides are the wrong way around, probably.
Oh,
Vellhoner
sorry,
is
yeah, my
Swedish.
bad. So yeah, it's 7-5 for Vellhoner right now.
They can only tie it.
Yeah, CCC not getting a single kill that round as well.
That was very unfortunate for CCC there, that Scorpion just stepped up like that, and that Gesset lost his awareness for 1 second, and then he got shot. And I think if he didn't get shot there, they might have had a little bit less chaos and a little bit less early deaths.
Yeah, especially like even if you then get like the second kill, like that's just you're messed up after that. Like
yeah, that's
losing 2 inf on one crossbowman. Flag is gonna spawn at church. Vellhoner actually leaving that place a little bit. Scorpion is gonna be in the open field here, trying to look for another shot. SCCC can't really do anything against Scorpion. They still don't have an archer. They're gonna try to a cav, but Nira is gonna get hit by Hapri, who's defending his crossbowman. Scorpion with another headshot. As Torque is gonna try and get him,
insane. And I don't know, like, is he gonna get another one?
He's looking for it. As it's
Oh,
actually
Hapri
Hapri who's gonna kill it off. As Scorpion gets another one onto Fabio. Coronado with one as well. Hapri with the team kill. But Scorpion with the team kill as well. Making this one a 3v4 at the moment. But Vellhoner still 2 cav alive and Scorpion. As Red gets the kill though, he gets a double kill.
It's 3v2 actually right now.
Scorpion and Yara needs to clutch this one out. I don't think Yara is gonna team kill Scorpion this time around.
I hope not. But they're all very
As he's getting torqued though, so Red and Hansworth now need to defend themselves against this cav, but it's Yara who gets the kill onto Hansworth. That's a beautiful double kill as he's looking for the 3rd one and he gets the triple.
Very well executed there from Jara and Scorpion. Scorpion putting on the pressure and Jara just finishing all the low HP players off. Very well played there from those two. And that is actually the match going to Vellhoner. 7v8. Very, very well played from this team.
Yeah, especially after the first map. Like first set, sorry. Like losing 3-0, fighting back from there. And yeah, I have to say, I think it also has to do with momentum. Like Scorpion started to step up at the end of the first set, and he just kept going and going, and just showing off right now with his
yeah, he's just being too flashy, man. Even getting a team kill showing, you know, like I don't only aim lock on enemies, I shoot, you know, I have a little bit of aimbot on friends as well.
got that friendly aimbot.
That friendly aimbot.
That's
but yeah,
what
in all
need.
seriousness, these individual players from Vellhoner, you know, the ones I knew, Jara, Scorpion, Hapri, they are stepping up big time, and they are really, really putting their team back in the game right now, and even giving them the victory. Scorpion being the main star here, really hitting these headshots. Great performance from this player. And he's definitely going to be on the top headshot list.
Gonna be first on the flag. They don't have an archer to set up though, so they just need to play this one on flag with their 4-inf.
The Doc says hello to you, Cardboard.
Hello, Doc.
If I am correct, he is from Call to Arms.
He indeed is. And Vellhoner is gonna start pushing on this flag with Scorpion at the tree.
And I'm just looking at Scorpion right now. I'm ready for this. And he's getting an early hit on Torque.
He gets a shot into Hans for oof. And Cat getting really low there. by some Jeffs as still looking for that kill. It's actually Hypri with the first kill onto Torg there.
Ooh, Skeppy with a great hit on Muzzle there. Muzzle being
Oh,
brought
nice
down
hit
to
onto
very low
Baker
speed.
though, but he gets stopped by Yara. Yara's not able to finish it off. Yara, great outfit there. As Fabio actually gets Baker. And ooh, there comes the kills in for Vellhoner fighting back here. Who are just using their alt bikes to try and
Double
get
kill
some
from
kills.
Fabio.
As
Fabio getting it dismounted and taking out a Hepri. As
Yeah.
Scapio gets a very good hit on Niragar.
As Yara is as well looking for the kill here with the long alt bike. He's going for it, but who's gonna be able to get it? Hapra with the team kill, unfortunately, onto Yara.
Another team,
Scapio with another team kill.
These
Dark
team kills are
Mercenary
insane.
looking to win this fight, avoids the kick, gets
Dismount.
the horse down, and
Oh.
but he gets killed by Hapri, and that's a GG indeed. GG well played from both teams. As
Wow.
Vellhoner takes it 9-5.
9-4. No, 9-4 actually.
9-4? Oh, my bad.
9-4.
Yeah, I had something wrong in my.
So,
There you go.
wow. I
But,
mean, nothing less to be said. That was a pretty exciting match all the way. It could have gone both ways, to be honest. Do you want to
Definitely.
get? Do you want to get someone here for the interview?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if Vellhoner is up for a little post-match interview. Pum.
I'm talking to one of them right now.
Okay. Who are you talking to?
Hepri High.
Okay. I will ask Scapion if he wants to.
Yeah.
So yeah, really surprised actually after the start of that match to see Vellhoner bring it back and take actually a pretty decisive win there. I have to say their tactic on the second map was, I think, really great. Not playing an archer up until Swadia, of course, as they put Scapion on crossbowman.
Yeah, it was a risky setup, but they managed to make it work out, and just really well played from them. I don't know, like they just played to their faction strength and to their team strength, and worked out properly for them. Gotta be very happy with themselves here.
I don't think we will be able to get anyone for an interview unless you are able to get someone.
Not yet.
But yeah. Once again, congratulations to Vellhoner for winning that match. I have to say to CCC as well, like great performance. I think we saw, even though it was 9-4, a great performance from both teams, making it really close rounds and showing that they're two teams that can face each other and are each other worthy.
Yeah, it was a good fight all the way. Like CCC never gave up, and all the rounds I think were pretty close. So
yeah, I think we're just gonna end it here for today, as I want to thank Kane for joining me once again and Rome for being a referee. I also want to thank Arwen for moderating the chat and of course setting up this whole tournament together with Deacon and Scar. So yeah, great job from everyone, and we will see you guys with another stream very soon, probably. I don't know if I will be able to stream one tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be next weekend. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you later.
bye bye.